Hi, my name is Jan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm a yoga teacher, and today is a special topic I'm going to cover. It's about menopause. So for all the women going through it, I'm not going through it yet, but who knows? Maybe soon. It's a bit of a new stage in your life. More or less half of the first 10, 15 years of your life, you were just a girl, and then you were this woman, and now you're this elderly woman that comes into another stage of their lives. And it's about transition. It's about having your body change once more. Maybe puberty was already a struggle for you. Maybe not so much. Maybe you were lucky enough, but this time you have, yeah, it's a bit more complicated. So what you may encounter is hot flashes. That's what I hear most of the time. For that, I suggest you do Sheetkari. So it's a breathing exercise that helps you to cool down. Basically, you place your tongue like this, like a tunnel. Or if you can't do it because it's a genetic thing, half the people can't do it, you just hiss the air through the teeth when you inhale, like this. So with the tongue, it looks like this. And either way, with the tongue or the teeth, you feel some coolness and freshness coming inside your mouth. And if you practice this for long enough, it can really cool down the whole body. I know when the hot flash comes in, you may not have the time to wait for it. Maybe you just need a fan, and that's okay. But maybe you want to try that. So it's called Sheetkari. Let's practice that together for a couple of minutes. So sit with your legs symmetrical. They don't have to be in like this. They can be like that or like this. I don't mind. You're going to notice it's not cheating, but I prefer to sit on a block just to elevate a bit my pelvis. I find it a lot more comfortable. So it's a very personal choice. So that's it. Legs symmetrical, spine upright, relax the shoulders, lengthen your neck, arms resting on the knees or on the thighs. And let's practice before the hot flash comes in. Okay. Whichever way you prefer, the tongue as a tunnel or the teeth. And you exhale. So inhale through the teeth or the tongue. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So I don't know if you notice, but the exhale, the air that you exhale is warmer than the air that you inhale. Of course, because your body is at 37 degrees, more or less, and the air gets that temperature. So you will always feel cooler by inhaling cold air. You cannot exhale cold air. Like if you do, something is wrong. Yeah. So I hope you enjoy this first step into the menopause flow. The next one is going to be just intuitive movements like this, just to start rolling side to side, even for the shoulders. So for the shoulders, I like to do forward and up to the ears and behind, and exhale down to the floor. and forward, up, behind and down. You can do with the hands, forward, up, and behind and down. If your shoulders are hurting, you can bend the elbows and touch the elbows forward together. Inhale to the ceiling and exhale behind and down. Now, you can also do the other side, the other way. So you start from hands on the floor and then up, behind, and up, up, up. You go and try to tickle the ceiling, as I call it, and forward. Exhale, deep. Okay. Same with the hands on the shoulders, if it's more comfortable for you. Elbows down, elbows behind, elbows up to the ceiling, and forward, touch, exhale down. Another one I like is hands down, and then you start doing some flamenco movements. So you turn, see, behind. So you start working the fingers and the wrists and come up. You should feel it up to the shoulder blades and forward. Nice movements, very feminine and graceful. Okay. Then for the neck, we're just going to go forward a bit, stretch the back of your neck, and then up, and then place a hand here on your chest, and you're going to slide down and feel really the whole throat stretching. A little bit to the left, so you place the hands on the right chest, and you pull and you try to lengthen here the side of your throat. Very good. Slowly come back to the other side. So hands to the left and lengthen. Very good. And slowly come back. Okay. Then we have to the sides, like this and like that. Try to, so you can sit on your hand, or try to, yeah, the best is to sit on your hand. So you keep the left, that's my left hand underneath my buttocks. So the left shoulder is very much low, and I send the head to the right, and I feel a whole stretch here in the side. That's such a relief, right? Yeah, it's the upper side of the trapezius muscle. It's so good. You can explore a bit around this and observe that with the breath, the more you breathe through it, the more you can lengthen that muscle, and it's relaxing, and it's lengthening, extending, stretching. Okay, and slowly come back. Okay. Now, observe the difference between left and right. Yeah, you feel a bit like this. And then, so the other side, so right hand underneath. So you're really stuck with the block, it's not so easy. And tilt the head to the left, lengthen that part consciously. Try to relax the shoulders, even the left one. Soften the face. Explore a bit around. Very good. Nice, right? Okay. Release, maybe help the hand into the head into your hand. So, and then we can twist a bit, look left and right. You know, when we say yes, then we say maybe, and finally that's the stage where we learn to say no. So look to the sides, shoulders always down. Okay, good. now that we started with the upper body, we're going to continue with the middle of the body. So let's get on to all fours. I just wanted to say you may need a block and or a bolster depending on your morphology and how you're used to work out. So up to you, you'll see. Hands down, all four limbs parallel to each other, like the legs of a table, right? And we're gonna do cat and cow. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, arch back, exhale, round. And try to feel from the tailbone up to the cervicals, every vertebra moving. I'm feeling like doing even more like a wave, more than the classic cat and cow. So up to you to move and to feel what your body needs right in this moment. Feel the shoulder blades moving. You can sway side to side, a bit like a snake. Okay, for the wrists, we're going to stretch a bit like this to the side, and even more like that if you can. And the more you're going to pull back, the more it's going to stretch the inside of your arm here and back here. Then fingertips towards each other, and you sway left to right. Okay, now palms up. That's very strange, I know, but it works. Then fingertips towards each other, fingertips towards the knees, fingertips to the outside. That's the weird one. Don't put too much weight on your wrist, obviously. You see, my bum is a bit behind because most of my weight is on my legs. And you can't really go much higher, but you can go like this. Okay, so that's a good warm-up for the wrist, because the next posture we're going into is downward dog. So you're going to place hands and feet as if you're going to do a plank. So that should be the position and the distance between your hands and your feet. Very important. If the stand is too narrow, you're not going to feel the same. Okay, so imagine you're doing a plank. We're not staying in the plank, it's just to measure. And then we lift the hips and the tailbone up to the ceiling, like this. So you see, I want you to look like a mountain as much as possible. The mountain can have one side bent for the knees, but try to have your back and your arms are as long as possible. Stretch them out. Yes. And then only if you can, you straighten your knees and you bring the heels to the floor. But it really comes in a second part of the journey. Don't push yourself too hard. Lengthen the arms. Very good. Lift the toes if it's possible for you. Bring the elbows towards the knees. Very good. Lift one heel, then the other. Move the hips side to side. All that feels so good. And then right foot steps in between the hands. Most of the time, you need to do it in 2 steps. It's fine, don't worry. Make sure the left foot is on the left side of the mat and the right foot is on the right side. If they are on one line, you're going to struggle with the balance. So you can always do with the left knee down and come up and balance, or you come into a high lunge and you balance like this. Here the goal is to stretch the left groin. I hope you can feel it. If you cannot feel it, tilt your pelvis like this, even if it means the back knee bends a bit. Now I'm sure you feel it. Okay, so that's high lunge. We're going to warrior two. So you pivot the back foot and you try to bring both hips and shoulders parallel to each other, hands to the parallel to the floor, palms down, and you look at your right middle finger. And from there, you should feel a lot of power, like you're ready to bounce because your femur bones are open like this, and you stretch your arms out. Your legs are attempting to slide towards each other. So you feel the adductors also engaged. Yes. Okay, that's warrior two. Breathe. Extend both legs. And you're going to bring the left hand onto the left leg, right arm up. Well, I know I'm out of frame, but imagine my palm is towards the screen, right? So lengthen, open as high as you can. Breathe. Chin not too close to the chest, not too much back. And try to imagine you have a wall behind and you touch that wall with the hips and the shoulders at the same time. Very good. Smile and come back. Both arms parallel to the floor. Then feet parallel, hands on the hips. Hips and shoulders are parallel, facing forward. And we're going to fold forward like this, 90 degrees. That's where you may need a block. So if you do, place it like this, fold forward and just enjoy the forward fold here. Yes, try to enjoy. If your toes are too much open, first your feet are going to slide away. It's not so comfortable. Then if your feet are well placed, you're going to have a tendency to put the weight of your feet more on the outside. It's a lot easier and it's going to protect your knees. So usually I recommend that. Breathe. Don't put too much weight on the block itself. And if you don't need the block, of course, don't use it. Breathe like this. You can move the hips. You can go and explore different things. If you do some circles, make sure you do them in both ways, whether it's 8 shapes or infinity shapes. Okay, back on the hands back on the hips, come up. This time we're going to bring the feet on that line. Okay, so open the toes, make sure you bend the knees. Here it's good, and then we do goddess pose because we honor the fact that we're women. I really love that pose. So it's difficult to have your arms at 90 degrees if you don't look at yourself in the mirror, but try to feel the energy. Try to send the elbows away from your shoulders. Can you see the difference between this and that? With my neck being long, yes. From there, I like to do heels up, down, then just the toes up, down, heels, toes, heels, toes. Okay, relax a bit, shake, shake, shake. Another one you can do is lion's breath. So it's with the work we did on the neck at the beginning, it's really good. So you just open the mouth and you stick the tongue out, and you can even go ah. Open your fingers, they are very active. Ah, very good. Relax. Then we do the other side. So bring the right foot back in, tilt, and send the hips and the shoulders again parallel. Right hand comes onto the right leg, reverse triangle, same as we did on the other side. Palm facing forward, lengthen the arm, stretch up, smile, long neck, yes, all that. And breathe. Very good. You can even place your hand like this so you're not tempted to put weight like this so you collapse. Here, maybe sometimes it's, I mean, I have it too. It's, you know, the muffin tops. they tend to roll and to get pinched, and it's quite uncomfortable. So for that, you need to first lengthen, and then only you bend forward, and you keep that length. If you collapse, of course, it's going to roll. Come back, warrior two. You see, I open a bit more my feet. So my knee is on top of the ankle. If it's like this, it's not that it's wrong, it's not the same exercise. So try to do this. Hips and shoulders always parallel, arms extending. Look at the middle left finger. Very good. Keep pushing on the outside of the right foot. Breathe, smile, be strong. Very good for you. Trust me. Both hands down. Open the left foot a bit more to the left. High lunge, the same way we did on the other side. So if you had the knee down, put it back to this side as well. Inhale up. Exhale down. Make sure the groin here gets stretched. So you see, even with the knee down, you can really feel it. Tilt your pelvis back. Lengthen here. Enjoy the stretch. Okay, stay there for a bit. And we go back to downward dog. So both feet behind, both hands forward, lengthen the back, send your pelvis up, send really the tailbone here. You want it to go like this, even with the toes up at first and then down. Very good. From there, let's do a bit of child's pose. So big toes touching, knees slightly open so you can place your belly and your chest in the middle. Forehead on the floor. And breathe like this. Enjoy. You can be grateful for what your body allowed you to do today. Okay, slowly come back. Hands underneath the shoulders. You come up. For what's next, I'm going to take a chair, but you can simply use a wall. So you lie down at the foot of the wall. You don't need to be exactly with the legs like this at 90 degrees. The goal is just to have some steepness, so it reduces the swelling in your legs. So it helps with the lymphatic system, it helps with heavy legs, sciatica, high blood pressure, I mean, so many things, right? I made a full video about this posture because I call it the magic pill. At the end of the day, it can even help you to fall asleep. So, yeah, we tend to forget that we have such easy tools in order to heal ourselves and to feel better. I'm going to shut up a bit so you can enjoy that posture. Breathe deeply. Connect to your body. Relax the shoulders, the face, and the neck. And very slowly, I mean, if you want to stay there, feel free to pause the video and stay there a bit longer. Otherwise, slowly come down, legs down. You can wiggle yourself away from the wall. And either you come on the side in fetal position or you come up like this. For the next posture, I'd like to do a butterfly, reclining butterfly. But I'd like to suggest a variation with a strap. So if you have a strap, please take it. So you see, it should be quite a thick strap. This is a real yoga strap made by Decathlon. I'm not sponsored. I'm very sad about it. So the thing is, you see, the buckle also is very strong. I destroyed a couple of straps already, but this one is strong enough. So you place like this, then you bring that down and you place the other side like this, and you pull. And like that, you just have to pull. The idea is to make a huge buckle like this, and you sit. You place the buckle around you like this. With the buckle should be in front of you. Okay, so it's flat. Okay, if you twisted it, start again. Place the strap around your waist like that, and then above the toes, behind like that. And you're going to start pulling so you have the right size, the right distance, and don't hesitate to bring the strap a bit lower. You can hold the loose end of the strap if it tends to open by itself, but I have a good quality yoga strap, so I don't need to. Bring the heels as close as the pelvic floor as possible, but not too much either. And then you should find like it should already stretch a bit, right? And then you're going to lie down. So you see the legs come up, but I try to bring the legs down. And it's barely on the floor. You see, I can move like this without rubbing the floor with my feet. And this is the best stretch ever. Like this is the most, I don't know, delicate opening I've ever had. The first time I tried this, I was so in awe, you know? Okay, I'm gonna shut up and let you enjoy the stretch. If it's too much, if your feet are like this, maybe loosen a bit and increase the circle. If you don't feel anything, make the circle a bit less big. Shorten it. Breathe through your belly. I like to place my hands above my head like this, so I get also a shoulder stretch. But it's up to you if you prefer to keep the hands like this. So I think when you get into the menopause phase, it's not like you have to give up on your femininity. On the contrary, you're free from the hustle of having your period every month. And I'm not gonna deny it's tough, right? But you should embrace it and you should celebrate being
part of the happy few and the lucky ones able to live that part because you didn't die in childbirth or because of any other reason. And yeah, it's a time to celebrate that you're alive and make the best of it, make the most of it. So you celebrate life. And it's time to turn inwards, to listen to your body because it's changing. So the codes are different. Okay. Now to get out of the posture, same if you want to stay more, feel free to pose. But to come out, the easiest I find is to bring the legs up and to play back and forth like this. Otherwise, you can loosen the buckle. It comes off and you can extend and you come off. You can get rid of it for now. We just have to get into Shavasana. So place the lower back into the floor, tilt the pelvis, and try to stay like this with the legs straight, slightly away from each other, arms along the body, slightly away from the body. And it's time to integrate everything your body just did, how you took it through it. Celebrate all your wins, whether it was easy and so you can be grateful for it, or it was tough, but you're still there and you're not letting go because it's difficult, because you hold on to things, because you want to improve, you want to get better, and celebrate that. You're a lot stronger than you think. Maybe it's the phase in which you're going to realize that. Allow your body to feel heavy, to melt into the floor. Take some deep breath. Stretch yourself out. Come up. Take your time to bend the knees. You can again go into a fetal position to the side. Stay there for a bit. Or directly you come up into a sitting position. Another breathing exercise we can do, actually there are two. It's either the yogic breathing, so you breathe from the belly, then the chest, then the shoulders, and then you exhale from the shoulders, the chest, and the belly.
It's very relaxing. Or another one, it's called Nadishodan, so it's the alternate nostril breathing. If you're familiar with them, please do practice them right now. If you're not, here are the 2 links for those videos. If you enjoy this video, please put a thumb up. If you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? The link is just there. I hope you have a great day, a great new period in your life, new cycle opening. Take care of yourself and see you soon.